Hey everybody. Right now I have I'm starting a live stream through my Contemplating the Cosmos channel and Facebook. Um, let's see. So I just wanted to see how extensive my reach is this way. Let's see if anybody shows up. Unfortunately, my YouTube channel, 4bztruth, has been uh, in timeout, so to speak, um, because I am a harasser and a cyber bully, according to the reason for they giving me a strike. So I just wanted to see. Oh, I already see one person showing up. I don't know if this is through um, Facebook or Contemplating the Cosmos, but I just um, my reach is not going to be as far right now because my 4bztruth channel is more or less suspended because I haven't well, because I'm a cyberbully, and they don't like when you call out pedophiles and um, whatever. I mean, there's pedophiles in Hollywood, and apparently you can't speak truth unless it's consistent with the World Health Organization uh, or the mainstream media. Wow, I have 3 people showing up. Hey, if you see I mean, give me a thumbs up or a hello, and I can see kind of where the comments are coming from. I wanted to uh, see how far my reach is when I don't have uh, 4bztruth active. I see 3 people. I didn't expect to actually see anybody through Contemplating the Cosmos um, or Facebook. I mean, I do have a decent amount of followers, like 160 followers on Facebook. So I guess it's not impossible, I guess. And I feel like crap, by the way. Yesterday, I did dryer vent cleaning. It's my side business, and it got really dusty and a bunch of. There must have been Rona particles in the dust because I feel like crap now after breathing in and then blowing out a bunch of dirt snot. Oh, Bama, I am happy to see you. Did you find me through Contemplating the Cosmos, or is it actually streaming on um, 4bz? I thought that because I don't know if you realize, but my channel got suspended because I got a strike. So, anyways, I just wanted to give everybody an update on where I'm at. I'm actually about 5 days into my suspension. I think that after 7 days, I'm going to be able to do live streaming. I had a couple people already lined up for doing interviews, which is annoying because now I can't. Wait, it popped up on 4bztruth or Contemplating the Cosmos, because I think that you subscribe to both channels, but I'm not sure. I didn't think that it would come up to 4bztruth, but either way, I'm happy that that you can find whatever platform, because uh, I I don't know, Bama, you were like one of the first people that I met when I started live streaming, and you've kind of stuck around, which is humbling and amazing because you know I feel like I have friends that are helping support me. Um, so my son and I are out in the living room. He actually got sick yesterday or the day before, started getting sniffles and stuff, and my wife is panicking because my I got sick last night, and now I'm like having some cold issues. Uh, Sweet, I got Enoch 7th from Adam here now. So I'm locked out of my Facebook. I wonder why. Sorry, Bama. We are in the great purge of 2020. They're trying to. Okay, Contemplating the Cosmos popped up. Okay, cool. Good evening, brother. Let's let the think tank find the life. 18:58 p.m. So, so it's 58 p.m. in Tower of Babel time. So you're Enoch in Netherlands, correct? I think that you said you're in Netherlands. And then Bama's. I wonder where Bama's at. By the way, I feel like Alabama was Holland. Okay, you're in Holland. Isn't the Netherlands Holland? See, this is the Western. Uh, it's like anybody in the United States in the West has no idea what is going on in the East Coast, and vice versa. I talked to David Weiss. He's in Massachusetts or something, and he was telling me that he barely even knows where Idaho is. Like I don't even think he knew it was on the west side of the country. So, but I don't know if you could tell. I feel like crap. I have a kind of a cold. I checked my temperature a little bit ago, and it was like 99.8 or something like that. So, I think I'm coming down with something. And yeah, so yeah, I appreciate you, Bama. I appreciate you, Enoch, seventh. Uh, I actually feel like you guys are like as loyal as I can have as far as like I see most of my streams. So I am very excited whenever I see you guys. And so I'm kind of inspired to kind of see where my reach is on Contemplating the Cosmos and my Facebook page. Because I watched it. Now, if you don't follow the Corbett Report, um, if you like alternative media, the Corbett Report actually had some guys uh, that were deplatformed by YouTube. Like their channels were literally just deleted because they were talking about things that were um, not consistent with the mainstream. Oh yeah, Holland and Netherlands and Dutch, they're all the same. See, that's what I thought. Um, and Amsterdam isn't Amsterdam the capital over there? I want to say that it is, but it's the place. It's kind of the go-to place for people that are like smoking pot connoisseurs. I don't do that kind of stuff, by the way. Plus, it's illegal where I'm at. There's a lot of people around me that do it anyway. But in fact, Oregon is right across the border from here, and we're 50 miles from. We're 50 miles from Oregon border, and people will literally go travel to Oregon to go buy some marijuana because apparently it's legal there, and they can't card you. They can't. Well, they might be able to card you if you're 18 or whatever, but I don't really know the process. But I think that people are uh, free to just go in there and to the stores and just buy marijuana, and but that's see, that's like one of those things I grew up into, and I'm like, I used to think that it was a bad thing. Yeah, so smoking pot was something that I thought was bad growing up, and later I realized that it was probably no worse than drinking uh drinking alcohol. In fact, alcohol causes a lot more problems, drunk driving and but it's a perception thing. I mean, I don't think anybody should smoke anything, to be honest with you. I don't think it's good for your lungs to smoke anything, let alone, you know, marijuana or cigarettes or whatever, or vaping for that matter. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but it's kind of a free-flowing thing. I wanted to see who showed up, and Bama, by the way, if you're listening to my crazy mug over here, I I wanted to know. So, I talked to you in the past about Bigfoot, and I wanted to know more about Bigfoot and where you're at with that, because I know that there's a lot of people that are really gung ho about uh, Yetis and you know whatever. I mean, there's all these different Bigfoot type entities, and I'm going to say entities because, oh, by the way, this is something that's really interesting. I started talking to a guy in Australia, and he was implanted with some sort of chip or something uh, when he was 16, and it was surgically removed, and they said it was other world technology. I don't know. I wouldn't say other world, but I would say it was definitely some sort of intelligent. So this kind of goes along the same lines as Bigfoot, because I feel like Bigfoot is like manifest in this reality, but they're interdimensional beings or something. Uh, and the same thing with like aliens or extraterrestrials or whatever they call it. I think that there's some sort of external system or of technology. Or hey, say hi. You have snot coming out of your nose. Get your snot. Say hi. You see Theo on there? Hi. My little guy. I'm trying to distract him with Blippy on the TV. I don't know if you can see it, but see Blippy. Blippy is actually like the modern day Pee Wee Herman, basically. Uh, but so Bigfoot, I'm very much interested in kind of the interdimensional aspects. Hi, bud. Of you know, uh, hollow. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. So I don't know if you're there, Bama, anymore, but I feel like um, I wanted to talk about Bigfoot on my channel eventually, and you're the only one I know that has a channel that seems kind of dedicated to it. So that's something that we could talk about. If you ever want to join me on a live stream or something. And you have a decent following. You last I checked, you had like 900 or 1,000 subs, which was pretty good. Say in Alabama, they have like the backwoods, the back country, and there's a lot going on over there that people are just not fully aware of how much is happening around. Um, yeah. So real quick, let me just. You say hi. So yeah, the this guy that I was talking to in Australia, he said that he was visited by these gray type aliens in his house, and we were just in the middle of the discussion before I got pulled away. Uh, but he was saying that he had a chip in his hand that was removed, and he had a picture of it and everything. And then he also said that they got into his dreams, into his thoughts, or they planted dreams in his mind, and then they also um, it seemed like they were studying him or controlling him or whatever. And yeah, this is Theo. He's my oldest. He and I hang out a lot when Mama's hanging out with the newborn. And I want to spend more time with the newborn, but being that both of us are kind of fighting a cold, we're kind of keeping our distance because we don't want to give our newborn a cold, because colds can really manifest in some horrible sickness in babies, like newborn babies specifically, like RSV and things like that. Babies can't cough out phlegm the way older babies, like 6 months or a year, can. But anyways, say hi, Theo. Hi, Theo. Hi, Theo. Move your hand. Show everybody your smile. Smile. Go, ah. Ah. Yeah, good boy. I love this little guy. Sweet. I got 4 people watching the stream. If you're just getting here and you're getting on from like Facebook or Contemplating the Cosmos, I just wanted to know what kind of reach I have, because my YouTube channel 4bztruth is currently suspended for a strike for harassment, and anyways, oh crap, my nose is starting to run. So yeah, let me finish that story real quick. As far as so this guy, I wanted to interview him on my channel. He was having these alien type beings, or gray aliens or whatever, and they basically visited him from 2001 to 2009, and then after that they basically stopped, or he just has no memory or anything of them visiting him anymore. And yeah, what do I believe about that? I don't necessarily think they're extraterrestrial. I think anytime you've ever heard of stories of, people being abducted by aliens or visited or whatever, it's always here. It's not, it's other planets, because they could have little communications telepathically, where they're telling you they're from like Zeta Reticuli or something, and honestly, that might be another place, but I don't think it's like from a planet up in space. Um, Again, I don't really know what to think about it, but I think it's interesting, and I want to talk more with this guy, and I'm going to try to soften his heart a little bit to coming on my show, because I want him to be able to share a story. Obviously, he shares his story on this Facebook abductee group or whatever, and I wanted to interview him, and he said that he's tried to do podcast and other things in the past, but there's some sort of, he says that there's spiritual powers that prevent him from doing it, and they interfere with the people that are wanting to interview. And it made me think, like, really? So like, if I start pursuing this, does that mean that I'm gonna freaking get uh spiritually attacked, so to speak? And that very well could be the case, because obviously if these entities are trying to be discreet and hidden, they're not going to want to be exposed. And I liken those to demons, or fallen angels or something. They're along the same lines. Hold on, Bama, let me read these. There are a lot of hidden things. It will be revealed in time. Right now, I don't know for sure. There we go. Oh yeah, my little baby. Oops. Yes, I get that. Really weird things going on. I see it, but can't prove it. ETs and Bigfoot. Oh my. Yeah. See, that's the thing is, everybody, that you try to tell this to, they'll say, oh, that's anecdotal. You can't take anybody's word for it unless they're credible, unless they've been peer reviewed. So because Bama hasn't been validated through the universities, then obviously you're not credible. It's little information. So, but I tend to believe that, people don't just put this kind of information out there for no reason or for popularity or publicity, trying to become popular. I don't think these are very popular. Uh, I mean, they're kind of popular topics, but I think that, yeah. So, Bama, if you're ever up for it, let me know. You know, you had once told me that you're not, or maybe you're slowing down in terms of engaging on YouTube or whatever, but maybe you do a lot of listening. I don't know, but uh, take zinc. You know what? I actually have zinc, and I took some yesterday. I have this little what do you call it, dropper thing, where you put a drop or like a little thing full of zinc, and I just put it into a drink. So actually, I probably should do that real quick. Get zinc and some vitamin C and start overloading my body with it. Uh, let's see. I think I have no memory, which is cool in a way. And yes, you will get messed with. So if I try to expose these kind of things, I could be attacked. And part of me kind of wonders if, see, this kind of gets into the near death experience thought process because I see a lot of parallels. Extraterrestrials or encounters, you might say, where people are saying that they were visited by gray aliens or something, and they were communicating through telepathy. Say they were, talking to them through their mind or through a dream or something. And this is interestingly consistent with near-death experiences because they're always communicating through telepathy, and these aliens have the ability to basically implant thoughts and implant dreams and things, and that is just interesting to me that if you are dying and you get a DMT flush, your mind actually is extremely vulnerable. Not just your mind, but your consciousness or whatever is vulnerable, and you become susceptible to actually having maybe these entities, intercept you. And I'm saying like aliens will intercept you. I know that that sounds kind of crazy, but I mean, just think about it. There's a lot of a lot of parallels that talk about the same kind of thing. And anyways, let's see. Um, yeah. So yeah, I don't really have a lot more to say. I just kind of wanted to test to see who's out there. I only have 30 subscribers on Contemplating the Cosmos, and I want to actually get more subscribers. So hopefully, if you hear this message and you're listening from Facebook or something, or even just anywhere, if you're on Contemplating the Cosmos and you haven't subscribed, I'm hoping to get more people from 4bztruth over there because honestly, I feel like my channel is at risk of being deleted because the great purge of 2020 is happening. Um, Josh Searson of World Alternative Media, I was going to have him on my show, but he's on the Corbett Report, who has 500,000 subscribers, and honestly, he's kind of spread thin, I would imagine, and I'm kind of small scale, and I probably would be a little bit of a waste of his time. But I'm not saying that it's not good enough. You know, everybody starts somewhere, and I'm still trying to grow at this point. So anyways, uh, Yeah, so I think that there's connections between Bigfoot, aliens, and demons. Um, and again, it all is through the filter of your belief system. You know, if I look through the filter of Christianity and the Bible, I think that, even the people who wrote the Bible are saying things from a perspective that they can somewhat comprehend. And you can't always put it in words. Even Daniel in the Bible and John made it sound like it was ineffable, and you can't really explain it. And I find it fascinating and interesting that there's all these freaking tie-ins, and I feel like people should be aware that with all these tie-ins, I want to build bridges between these concepts. I want people to be aware that there's probably some sort of spiritual warfare, the way the Bible explains it. Paul talks about it. This battle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. Which principalities and powers? What are those? Those are rulers. Those are rulers, or they're government systems. And if there's a governing body that is outside of flesh and blood, what is that? What is the governing body that's outside of flesh and blood? Is it the demons? Is it the fallen angels? Is it aliens? Is it Bigfoot? Is it maybe it's all of the above? Maybe there's a lot of these things that people just don't know how to explain because it's not within our capacity to explain it. So, hi, bud. You bonk your head. Come here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi again? Let's say hi to everybody. Whoa. Say hi. 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 You're a good boy. You smell like poop. Why haven't you been potty trained yet, son? I'm slacking. He has a big poop in his butt. So I'm going to have to probably cut this short. It's about a half hour in. And knowing that I actually can still have a little bit of reach here, I'm going to start doing live streams on Facebook and uh, Contemplating the Cosmos. And I appreciate you guys. If you're still here, Enoch and Bama, I appreciate you guys. Bama, if you're ever interested in, oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing all the stuff that I've been doing. Um, I'm not gonna slow down because YouTube is. And again, contemplating the cosmos is this kind of content. I like talking about the spiritual, because really the battle is not against flesh and blood. That's the crux of it all. We need to figure out what the battle is, and is it going to be offensive or is it going to be defensive? Are we going to? Oh, don't throw that at me. And I think if we have the capacity to be offensive, we need to figure out how that works. And I think the Bible is very interesting how they've been talking about that for thousands of years. All right, my nose is very plugged up. Here, I'm going to read the last couple comments here. Chapter 4, Adam sees the devil in the true colors. Then God ordered Satan to show himself to Adam plainly. Oh, okay. In his own hideous form. But when Adam saw him, he feared and trembled at the sight of him. So Satan, or the serpent, or the devil, is a shapeshifter. I mean, there's a lot of aliens that manifest that way too. Interesting, huh? By the way, what is this from? It says chapter 4. Is this what is it? Enoch, or I don't remember. Remind me where you got that source there. Yeah, powers and principalities. That's exactly what we're. God said to Adam, "Look at this devil and his hideous look, and know that he." This reminds me of Brian Melvin. Brian Melvin actually, my interview with him has been gaining traction on YouTube. I have like 1,100 views now on it, and it's almost like going up the ranks on the search results. So I'm starting. I think just like last month, I only had like 500 views. Now it's up to 1,100. So, anyways, let's see. It's because Brian was telling me in the interview that was he saw these creatures that hid, and that's kind of the way he described them. But yet they were hideous and angelic at the same time, which is weird. Anyways, I'll keep reading. And know that he is, or that he it is who made thee fall from the brightness into darkness, and or from peace to the rest, to toil and misery. Oh, this is the second book of Adam and Eve. Okay, it explains why man became flesh, and the devil was handed over darkness. Interesting stuff. These are the topics that I really enjoy breaking down. So Enoch and Bama and anyone else listening to this, if you want, give me a thumbs up on the video. I see that I got a thumbs up on Facebook, so thank you for that. So anyways, yeah, so this is kind of where I'm at now, and yeah, I'll be popping in here and there, and maybe in a few days, my 4bztruth channel will be back up. So anyways, all right, well, and you guys can always come into my videos and message me as well. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And thanks, Enoch. And yeah, God bless you guys. Keep doing what you're doing too. I'll do what I can do, I guess, until I get snuffed out and shut up. They're gonna shut me up. No, I'll keep going, even if they try to shut me up. Anyways, even if I'm sick and sound like crap, I'll keep talking. All right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye.